I think it's very important because as we are not only an American school but an international school, I think it's very important to be open to many cultures and customs because it helps us forge a better understanding of people all around us.
When you're a student, you're trying to find yourself and define who you are. And when you're included in a group or in a community like ASP, it is easier to figure out who you are and who you want to be.
For me, inclusion is important as, as an international student, we're always moving around, we're always living in new places. And so being in a place where you feel included is in a way giving me, in my opinion, a safe place where I can fully be myself and know that I won't be judged.
Well, inclusion is important to me because a lot of the time in school and stuff, I notice people from different kind of backgrounds. Maybe they have different family members, that maybe they have a different race in their friends, maybe they're part of like the LGBTQ community, and they start to kind of get a little bit disclosed from their friends. Their friends might not always bring them in on little things. They might go and do something without that friend. And it's really important so that we can include those people so they don't have to start isolating themselves and start putting themselves in a position where they're depressed and feel like nobody wants them around and that their mental state is getting affected by the fact that they're not being totally included.
It's important for us to be allies, it's important for us to feel seen, and it's so important for us to be that person to another.
I think what could be done at home to promote greater inclusion is if there's questions that the kids are asking, the caretakers should, in their best way as they can, answer them. As an international student, I've been in this position where growing up, there's just so many questions and you want to ask your caretakers, but sometimes they don't know how to answer. So maybe answer it in the best way possible and again, promote different cultures, have these open-ended conversations about inclusion and different cultures and different aspects going on in our world.
By putting the same standard you set your kids for yourself. If you are the role model and if you act how you want your children to act, your children are more likely to see that and have the same behaviors you do. If they see more negative influence and more vocabulary that is less inclusive, they're more likely to use that in their everyday lives, which can be detrimental to the other students around. I think having more open discussions, having those difficult conversations is really important for us to not grow up to be ignorant. Otherwise, we're just going to be kept in the dark about these things and we won't be able to be allies because we won't know how to communicate or express support to others who are going through unfair situations like such. And nobody should have to struggle with something that they can't change for their whole lives.